Hey up, here we go then. I've been looking forward to this one. We're taking a look at The Zombie Dead, more commonly known as Burial Ground, which is a title that's a lot less redundant, but also a lot less funny. So it's a 1981 Italian zombie film directed by Andrea Bianchi, who, by the looks of things, they've basically just done a bunch of sleazy sexploitation films. I have been dying to talk about this one. I think this is the fourth time I've seen it. This is the one I've seen the most out of the whole collection, and it does not get old. So let's take a look. Also, this case seems to have got like a plastic hair. How strange.
No! Stand back! I'm your friend! No! It's some kind of joke.
No! No, it isn't, James! Oh.
The plot revolves around a group of couples who turn up at a place, like a mansion, big house thing, to see a professor who is trying to raise the dead. But the professor's missing and the dead are all knocking about eating whoever they can. This film wastes no time on plot though, and it just jumps right in with the zombies. I think we see his first zombie only 3 minutes into the film, and we don't stop seeing him until 1 minute before the end. It's just jam-packed with gore, zombies, chase scenes, and loads of bizarre character moments, all nicely packaged into 80 minutes. This film has one of the most eclectic group of zombies I think I have ever seen. Some of them range from looking like they're wearing a badly painted Halloween mask, to having really deformed faces that look like they're made out of clay, and some have even got live maggots and worms crawling around on them. They amble about, they're completely silent, and there are loads of them. These are definitely some of the best zombies I have ever seen in one of these low-budget Italian films. And the gore's top-notch as well. It ranges from passable to pretty impressive, and there's loads of it as well. It's a lot of fun and really well done. The acting and dubbing are perfectly terrible. The sort of stuff that'll have you giggling all the way throughout. Now, there's one character that I really want to mention here. For people who've seen this film, you probably know who I'm going to be talking about, and that's the boy, Michael. So there are a few couples, and one of the couples has got a kid, and he is meant to be a little kid. Talks to his mother like a toddler and stuff like that, but he's played by a 25-year-old man. And not meaning to be rude to the actor or anything, but he is creepy as hell. And that's not helped by the little bit of plot that he's got with bits of incest in there. Really not helping matters. But whenever he's on screen, he steals the show completely, and I'd say to a point where this film is worth watching for him alone. And he contributes to the ending sequence, which is both bizarre and hilarious, but don't worry, I won't spoil that for you here.
Mama. What is it, Michael?
Let's have a quick look at this print. It's alright. The film stock that it was shot on looks a little bit mucky, but it's passable. There are a couple of flickers in there, but nothing major, and the sound quality is pretty good too, which is good, because the music's alright. And on the disc, we get nothing new, same old stuff. You know what's on the disc. And the case is fine. The font is pretty awful, you can barely make out what it's trying to say, but this probably isn't helped by the fact that it's got a really pixelated image in the background and no screenshots. Strange. There's a spelling error here, forgot to pluralise guests, but that's about it. All the info's fine, really. There's also a quote on the back, which, yeah, I'd agree with that. Overall then, I would say that this is the perfect example of a so bad it's good Italian zombie movie, and it is definitely not the last time that I'll be sitting down to watch this. If you're in the market for a zombie film with some decent effects and far too many zombies to count, or you just fancy something daft to pop on when some mates are around and you can have a laugh at it, I would highly recommend this one. This release is fine, especially if you can find it for cheap, but if you did want an upgrade, 88 Films have got you covered with a Blu-ray. They call theirs Burial Ground. So, this is absolutely one of the best of the collection so far. Let's hope we can carry it on next week with another decent film. We're carrying on with the same theme, another zombie film, and one that I've been dying to watch for quite some time. We're going to be checking out Lucio Fulci's Zombie Flesh Eaters 2, which I also have on VHS.